the top 1% give back 1%. That's how they stay 1%. So if you look at these guys like Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all these guys became billionaires, right? They didn't get there for selling products or services for free. They sold their products or services at an extraordinary rate, at under a lot of extortion through, their workers, employees, and at an extortionary rate, price-wise, to the customers and clients. So, these guys get to kick back, lift their feet up, and enjoy life a lot now because they had put the work in earlier. They know all the logistics and operations of their own organization, right? And then when they have enough leverage and status, they can sell that off to people who would want to work under them, knowing that they're big figures and that, they'll be promised stability of income and, working a job and having regulated hours, under the guise that they're working, for a grandiose company. And so, but in return, what they get paid is actually pretty small. And so these billionaires, they'll pocket damn near all the profit from the consumers and from their employees, and their lives get better every single year. And so it's deserved because the amount of time they put all the work in. If you listen to Jeff Bezos and take the advice and be like, go hard as possible in your 20s in business, make mistakes, but get back up on your feet when you fall over and start again, and continue to, twist and turn and develop things until they become solidified. You'll get closer to the likes of these guys taking that type of advice that they give you, unless you want a more mediocre, softer, not softer life, but more mediocre life. I guess you could say softer life in a sense, but it's not the good kind of soft. It's the boring kind of soft. If you want to live life more similar to the guy walking down the street going to the day job, then that can be you. But for me, I prefer to live life more luxurious and, lavish. So I got to follow the protocol of those who are already there and made it. And, you could say their practices are exploitative and that these guys are extremists with their, financial management, and that they don't give away to charity often. They could probably end world hunger if they all came together, with a plan to, cease famine. But these guys don't do that, and they could. And if they would, they would have if they wanted to, but they don't because they care more about the profits and what they're getting in their margins. And I take inspiration and I'm like, okay, well, I might as well do the same thing because no one's a hero, no one's coming to save you. So if you want to get to the top 1%, just like they are, you got to do that. And yeah.